What's going on, man? What is going on? It's your boy T918. Y'all already know who it is, son. You already know. I look tired because I am tired. No, I have not been smoking weed or doing crack cocaine. I am about to lay down because I've got work in the morning. Same old bullshit, just a different fucking day. But, y'all, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk to y'all about something. Isn't it funny? Badger, shut up! Love you, son. That's my dog. But see, y'all, the thing is that the one thing that I learned, right? One thing that I've learned from my years of experience, even though I'm still pretty young, is that isn't it funny how all the people who aren't successful try to tell you how to become successful? Isn't it funny? And you gotta look out for people like this and make sure you don't involve yourself with people like this, because I've known people like this in the past and I immediately cut them off and I didn't regret it. People who anytime you tell them that this person became successful, they say it was luck. They say they won the lottery. They say they just got lucky or they were born that way. You know, they sit there and they tell you, oh, that's not going to work. You offer them or you try to, teach them or tell them about a course or something. They say, oh, no, courses don't work. They're a lie. Or, you try to tell them to read a book. Nah, reading books don't work. What's they going to tell me? No. And it is funny because it's like the exact opposite. You would think it wouldn't be that way. You would think the people who know it all would be bragging and the people who don't would be humble, but that's not how it is. It's the people who don't know shit. It's the people who don't know anything, who are broke in their situation, that aren't willing to become students again. And it's a famous quote. I forgot who said it, but it was like, if you think you know everything, you know nothing. And it's the quietest person in the room that's the most dangerous. The one that is actually using his two ears. That's why we have two ears and one mouth, because you're meant to listen twice as much as you're actually meant to talk. And people who just, oh, I don't need to read books. Or, that's the motherfucker that's going from YouTube fucking video to YouTube video writing scams. They think they've got the whole system figured out. They got the whole fucking system figured out. They've got the whole thing. They know that every single course is a scam and all books are lies and all this shit. And they don't even have $500 fucking in their account. They couldn't tell you the last time they were able to buy something they wanted. But let me tell you, they've got the whole world figured out. They know that becoming rich is just luck. Y'all, stay with people like that, man. You don't need that energy and that in your life, man. It'll drain the shit out of you. If you hang out with 3 fucking broke, unmotivated people, you'll become the 4th one. And you don't want to know why you'll become the 4th one? Because you'll feel complacent. There's 2 things that'll happen when you hang out with people who are broke or who aren't really motivated. Number 1, you'll become complacent because you know out of all of your friends, you're doing better than them or you're on the same level. So you really don't have that drive. Or you'll just become the 4th because you're just, they're broke, so you'll think it's okay because you want to be like your friends. You don't want to move out of that comfort zone because the moment you do, the moment you start actually elevating and changing your life, they're going to get pissed off at you because you're making a difference and you're not at their level anymore. Hanging out with someone else that actually challenges you and actually motivates you to continue, keep pushing forward is what you need to do. But people don't like doing that because it makes you uncomfortable, and people would rather take their pride than actually learn. You hang out with somebody, for example, you hang out with your friends, right? And all they want to do is drink and smoke and party and just waste their money, waste their time, and they just work a job. So you're going to do the same thing because you're like, oh, well, they're doing it. But, you start hanging around millionaires, their whole mindset's different. If you try to talk to millionaires, if you're in a room with a group of millionaires and you try to talk about sports or some irrelevant shit like that, or social media or funny memes, they'll just look at you like something's wrong with you. They'll just, they're in a whole different thinking plane. They're thinking about investments. They're thinking about gaining constant knowledge. They're thinking about how to, raise capital or, how to increase their business. They're thinking about how they can help the world. And it makes you uncomfortable at first. It's going to make you uncomfortable because you're like, this isn't right. Like, they're just so far above me, and they're not even showing it. They're not acting cocky or prideful. You just know that they got it because based on the way they walk and they talk. And that's the key, y'all. Hang around people and associate with people who push you and motivate you. And if you're an introvert, like me, you don't hang around people like that, y'all. Surround yourself with people like that online. Like online on the internet. I watch plenty of YouTubers, plenty of Twitch streamers, plenty of entrepreneurs, and people that I learn from, people that I read their books. You know, I study them, and I study how they've developed their life and how they were able to get what they want. And you know, you model that. You know, it wasn't until after I found someone that actually is a pro at the game that I play, Apex Legends. And he, he showed me and taught me a lot of things. Like, I consider him a huge mentor. And you know, it's not until you see somebody like that on like a whole different level, and you actually observe them, that you really see, like, what you weren't doing. So, y'all take that, and remember, y'all, that you drive fast. You go past, and you eat ass. All right, gamers. I gotta eat, sleep, beat my meat.